best show to talk about my faction. Can get B and Max reactions. Welcome to the show.
Hi guys, welcome back to MyFaction Reaction. My name's Nathan, as usual, your host for this show. So today's a good day, kind of. So we got some stuff to talk about in WWE 2K25 MyFaction. And I don't want to waste too much time, so we'll jump right into it because we've got new promo or new packs, some discounts within the card market, and potentially some more nerfing to our packs themselves. And I'll go over that in a second. But first of all, if you're new here, hi, thanks for clicking on this video and checking me out. But number two, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. We're this close to 600 subscribers as we continue to push towards that 1,000 mark. And I really appreciate everything you guys have done so far. This channel's blown up very, very quickly. So I just want to say thank you. And if you're somebody who's returning but hasn't hit that subscribe button, maybe just hit that subscribe button. Help me out. About 76% of you guys are not subscribed who continue to come back to the channel. So it just would help me out so much if you guys just hit that subscribe button as we continue to grow my faction reaction. Anyways, let's not waste too much time here. We're going to get right into this. So, okay, we got a few things to go over here. So let's start. We've gotten, I guess so we'll start at the new cards themselves. So we've got Punches and Promos that launches today. Looks to be 2 weeks. I think it's there for. So we've got 2 weeks to get this. I think this is a decent pack. And we'll talk about pricing and stuff in a second. So let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. But we've got 10 cards here that are included. And a bunch of these are Persona cards. So we've got a Miz Persona card. Looks to be a Bray Wyatt NWO Wolfpack Persona. We've got the Solo Sikoa Bloodline suit, which is available within the World Tour mode, but that's also included there. We've got a Roman Reigns Persona card. We've got the Rock Persona card. I think this is the Rock 24 Persona card. And we've got the new John Cena Persona card. And the ones that are not Personas, I think are unlockables from My Rise. So if you haven't played through the My Rise campaign yet, if you haven't heard from, sorry, I just got distracted there. If you haven't played through My Rise yet, then you'll be able to unlock these. So, and just looking at the awards, the rewards for completion. So you get an aesthetics cosmetic set. If you get the first 5, and for the second one, you're going to get a Persona CM Punk card. So, and this is the Stone Cold one that everybody's been excited about. Just looking at the badges here, we'll go through the badges quickly on all these cards just to go through what we do have access to and don't. So it's got Gold Stin like being Gold Locomotion. Honestly, that's pretty solid in terms, I think that's 30 MFP right off the top. That you just get for entry in the match. And Swiftness will get you a little bit more too. So this might be one of the better grinding cards that's available. So I'm excited to get that and to have that Persona card. I moved over here. So let's go through the cards individually, and we'll start at the bottom with the Miz and the Ruby one here. So he's got Wet Blanket, 6-pack. I think this is an okay card. Not the best card. It's okay. Then we've got a Bray Wyatt. For badges, you'll get a little bit of MFP at the beginning for Bee Repellent. Once again, this is not a super cool badge, but it's just cool to have that NWO costume unlocked. For Seth Rollins, you'll get a little bit of MFP for Locomotion. Once again, nothing huge for the Seth Rollins card. Same with Jade here, Slippery Eel, Adrenaline, always see it coming. So this one here is, so this is a Ruby solo, so which is funny because the solo that we already have that's got this Persona card is already a Ruby card. So very interesting to see that. Be Repellent, Adrenaline, Endurance. It's fine. I'd like to compare it to the original. I don't think it's much better than the original card, but interesting that it's there. Then we've got the Roman Reigns one here. So it's got heavy-handed, so you get a little bit for a heavy combo. Merciless, Opportunist, Anaconda, second one. It's okay. None of these have been blowing my skirt up for badges so far. Cody's got the second level of Rabble Rouser and Wet Blanket. And purple, always see it coming. This could be good for Ruby challenges that we need. Because always see it coming, you'll gain special every time you reverse something. Wet Blanket will take away some of their special and finisher stock. And Rabble Rouser, you get a little bit of progression towards your taunt, or towards your finisher when you do 3 successful taunts. So actually, this one's not too bad. Cody Rhodes is probably the best Ruby of the bunch. Let's take a peek at the 3 Amethyst cards we have here. The first is the Rock in the Persona card here. So he's got Lionheart, Merciless Opportunist. You get a little bit of MFP for Curls and Bee Repellent. This one's okay. It's okay. Let's check out Heal John Cena. So we've got Gold Sting Like a Bee, Dream Street, Adrenaline, Second Wind, and Heavy Handed. This one's okay as well. I think that CM Punk card's still the best. For the women, we have another Amethyst card, which we haven't had a lot of. Like at this point, I think there's the Jade, there's the 2 lives from the ranked play. You get the, and then the Alexa Bliss, which was the collection reward for the Sinister pack, which just came out. So we do have another Amethyst option. Unfortunately, she is a technician, not our favorite type of card, but it's there. And she's got Wet Blanket, Gold Wet Blanket, which is actually pretty decent. Always See It Coming, which will help you refill. Locomotion, Dream Street, and Endurance. This is okay. So if you're looking to do a Faction Wars run, this is a decent card to get. So the cards themselves are okay. I think some are better than the others. I think the CM Punk one is the best. Now, going back here, let's look at the card prices here quickly. We have not seen a decrease since the Sinister, so there's no 20 pack still, and our most expensive pack is 285K. I've got enough for one run through of it. Now, part of what I talked about with the bad news, they've reduced the dupe MFP. So the duplicate MFP that you get from these has been reduced significantly, and we'll see that as we go. But just within the Reddit groups I was searching and looking at, and just the discussion we were having this morning about it, it looks to be like the golds are giving a significant portion reduced, the silvers and the rubies as well. So your MFP is reduced, which doesn't make it easier to open up more packs potentially. Looking at the the card market though, this is a positive change where they've actually decreased the pricing of the cards themselves. The Amethyst cards used to be 50K, they're now down to 25. The Emeralds were 25, they're now down to 13,000. So depending upon how well we do for opening packs today, I might actually purchase a few of these to start completing some of the other sets that I'm working on, because I'm still missing quite a few of the Legends cards, but then I have 2 Electrics that I'm missing and 1 Fierce card that I'm missing as well. So if you're looking to fill this out, everything's a little bit cheaper. These were closer to 10,000, I believe, so for the golds. So yeah, there has been some price reductions here. So if you're looking to fill some of your older sets out that you haven't had a chance to complete yet, that's a pretty good option. It sucks that we had to lose the dupe MFP though, just to be totally transparent about it. That being said, I do want to open up some packs here. In terms of live events, the live events won't update until noon. We're doing this at just after 11 o'clock once the card packs went live. So I'll come back to you. You'll probably see a cut and I'll be like, hey, here's what we need for the weekly challenge, which we'll probably know at noon. Well, we will know at noon. So fingers crossed we pull it within this pack, and then maybe if we get lucky we get the CM Punk. We had really good luck, so I just want to look at the rarities here. So if you get an Amethyst card, it's a 17%. Ruby is a 39% chance, which is actually really strong. That's super positive to see a 39% for a Ruby and a 17% for an Amethyst card. Like that's almost 20. If we go to the standard deluxe pack that is on its own, the Ruby's 40% and the Amethyst is 18. What did I say? So it's a little bit lower for the Amethyst in this pack, like by 1%, but you get 1%. It's 1% lower chances for both the Ruby and the Amethyst if you buy the punches and promo pack here. You know, buy the 10 box here. You know, it might just be worth... So 7 and 22, so... I'm just looking at the different odds here. Honestly, I think we're better to open up individual packs today and see how we do in terms, instead of doing a 10 box. Just because they have a, like, by 1% slightly better odds. But then I have to buy each one individually. You know what? We'll do it this way. We'll open up the punches and promo packs like this. So we'll go through here. We'll try and keep track of how many that we are going through here so that we know exactly how many packs we opened. It's much easier when you open up a 10 pack. I've got 40k MFP. I do want to get that CM Punk Persona. There's a lot of Persona cards within this set. So I guess we're going to go this route and see how it turns out. So wish me luck, guys. And let's see if we can fill out the set here. So we're going to purchase with MFP. I don't even know how many packs this is going to be. It's not going to be a ton of packs. So maybe a ruby, but we didn't get an amethyst here. Okay. Actually, that amethyst had decent return. That would be normally what you get. No, it didn't. Never mind. I'm thinking golds. So we'll continue to open here. So that first pack, we got nothing. So we're on pack 2 now. Still no purple glows, which we want to see for the amethyst cards. Or another series 2 card here. Okay, so we got our first card. So we're 1 of 10 on 2 packs. Let's go for pack number 3 here. Maybe it's cheaper, though. Yeah, you know what? It is cheaper. I'm going to buy 10 pack after this one because as much as the odds are a little bit lower, it's cheaper to buy them that way. So we'll go through that. Okay, so we got 2 cards in 3 packs. That's not bad. So we're at 3 packs right now. So let's go. We'll open up a 10 pack. And we'll be able to open up 1 more pack. Oh, it's at 11 packs. Interesting. Still no purple glow here. An oddity repeat for Trish. That doesn't seem to have been reduced for the MFP. Yeah. So, still no purple glow here. Not a strong start to these. I was hoping to see some at a 17% rate. Okay, so we got 3 in like 5 packs. So, it's doing okay for odds right now. Like I said, it's a 40% chance to get a ruby. So, nothing great there. We'll be at least able to open up 1 more pack here. But we're... Okay. Oh, that's a repeat Bray. That was giving like 1,100 MFP back. You can definitely see the reduction. Oh, it's not a repeat. We get Bray in this pack. Okay, so we're at 4 to 5. Okay, we got our first amethyst here, guys. We got our first amethyst. So we'll open up the amethyst last here. We're about halfway through. We got Roman. This is actually a really good pack. Cena. Give me Cena. Yeah, okay, okay. So I think we're at 6 or 7 cards now, which is pretty solid. Still don't have a completion award yet. No more purple. Okay, so we get a repeat in Seth. Yeah, that 150 hurts. Okay, we got our second amethyst. Nice. I think I'd have to go look, but I think this puts us at 8 cards. If we can get 1 more decent repeat, we'll be able to open up 2 more packs potentially and finish the set off here. Okay, so we got the rock, so we're just missing Becky Lynch from the amethysts here now. Oh, and we got Becky Lynch. Okay, we might complete this whole set in like 13 cards. I don't even know how many we're missing here. But this is Becky Lynch. Okay, so no more glow. We're missing 1 or 2 rubies at this point. This has been a really solid open. And we got a green card we didn't have. Oh, and there's Solo. That might be... it's 1 more missing, I think. But we're close to the whole set here. I've completely lost track. In on 13 packs opening. Okay, so the Ludwig Kaiser Superstar Series 2 card. I don't think it'll tell us completion until we get to the very end and open up all the packs and tell us what we're missing. But I think at this point, we have almost all of them. There's another Seth, so we can at least open up 2 more packs. We do have... Okay, so the 10 packs still gave the Action Cosmetics. I'm glad to see those still around. All right, so let's take a peek. We got CM Punk. Amazing. Okay, so we're missing 1 card here, I think, then. Let's take a peek at our cards here. Yeah, so we're missing... So just to clear off, we've got Kaiser now. I think that's all the Emerald ones that we needed. And just looking... So the only card we're missing is the Miz for the Action Cosmetics. You know what? Just for fun, and we've got CM Punk, so I'll open 2 more cards, I guess. And we did get a few new cosmetics there as well, plus CM Punk. So let's just see roll the dice here and see if we can pull the Miz. We have like a decent chance of pulling him potentially. So as it's a Ruby and it's 40%. Man, that was a really good pack. So this will take us to 15 packs total if we can pull him within these cards, which is pretty hot, actually. Okay, come on. We won't see a glow here. We just need the Miz. Of course, who knows which one we'll need for the challenges that'll appear at noon. Repeat Roman. And a repeat Cody. Might be able to open up a deluxe pack with all that extra, or a basic pack. We'll try it here again here. So we got 2 rubies in there. We just need the Miz. And we'll have a complete set. I don't think it's going to happen here. Nope. Repeat for Bray. So, you know what? I'm not going to open up a basic just in case. We're close to having enough MFP to open up another pack. And we'll see potentially what we get from the other packs. Unless it's needed for the weekly events. Or the weekly challenges, we'll know in about 30 minutes my time and your time in seconds once we find out here. But overall, that was a good pack opening. Just looking here, we got all the cards we wanted, with the exception of the Miz. Like in 15 packs, we got 9 of the cards we needed. So, including that CM Punk card. So overall, pretty happy. All right, guys, so that's our Punches and Promos card pack opening. I'm surprised it wasn't Money in the Bank. That being said, 15 packs, so we got 9 out of the 10 cards. The only card we're missing is the Miz, which I would like to get. I'm sure we'll have some packs updating once the promos update. Or sorry, once the live events update. But yeah, overall, this was really awesome. Do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're still here. Means the world to me. We're this close to 600 subscribers as we continue to grow. So, and I want to thank everybody out there for all the help and everything that they have provided. All right, guys, we'll talk later. Probably I'll have a boss event if the boss event's available today. We'll see once the live events go live. So, but yeah, make sure you hit subscribe so you get all the updates as we launch everything. And if you guys haven't had a chance yet, I posted a new video yesterday. It was a clip of, from our 12-hour live stream that we did, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I can't even remember now. But it was ranking all the 2K25 jobber cards and how I would put them into a promotion. I'd love for you guys to, it's something a little bit different, but I'd love for you guys just to watch that. Let me know what you think. Just trying to come up with other ideas for content, especially when there's a large gap between packs and we're waiting for stuff. Anyways, have a great day, guys. We'll talk later. Bye.